Good morning, 5-minute traders, and we are back, and the euro is back in our radar. Made a marginal new high here on the rollover, and last night ran up to 109.40 or so, 102.09.40. I am short, and I would suggest you also get short. I think we will trade back again here to the 117s. This is about a 3-week chart. Let me get you a full month, and you'll be able to see we are pretty stretched. That 117 area is value, point of control in value. Value starts actually, here at 119. So look for some pullbacks here. And again, I think a lot of this. I think the dollar is getting really overextended and is going to have kind of a vicious snapback rally still here this fall. I'm accumulating dollar. I keep trading it in and out, in and out, in and out, and I'm accumulating it at lower prices. So along with this, I just think this whole euro's had the move that I thought it would get. Let me show you the daily here. I thought it would get to about the 121 area, and we're just about there. So again, this move is getting way stretched. I'm trying to bring up a daily chart just so you can see it on multiple time frames because this is real important to our view. Again, this thing has just been on fire. I think this last couple weeks here to one new high, another new high. We continue to make new highs, but the participation is just getting less and less, and you can see this pretty clearly here that the euro has just had a heck of a year really since the open. The low of the year was basically on the opening day of the year at 103. So remember last year it sold off pretty hard, but not nearly as hard as the move up. So we've actually taken out all highs from last year, and I believe even that's 2016, and I believe even 2015. So all aboard the crazy train. There's no, and here's the gap that I was looking for. This gap was finally filled. I mean, it shows you, people talk about gaps, and this break here that you had back here in early 2015 has finally been filled. And this was a breakdown area also from back in 12. So this is a key zone, and that's why I wanted to bring this up, because I think it's real clear that people don't look at multiple time frames, and again, here on this daily chart going back now 5 years, you can see there's some holes in here, and we still could move higher. We still are in the top of value zone, and this is pretty soft in here. There's not been a lot of participation because of the whoosh down that we saw here in 14, and this was a low here in 12, as I mentioned earlier. So there's some holes. There's a hole here. There's a hole here. So we easily could trade to 114. We easily could trade to 125. So just be aware of that and how you scale and position and trade this around. But from a short-term perspective, I think this thing is really overcooked, and nothing good is happening in Europe. Matter of fact, you're going to have some elections coming up here next in Germany, and I think that will probably put the stake in this puppy for now. So again, this has been labored, a very labored move, and they had to do this before they can kill it. I do think the euro will die before the US dollar. That's very macro. It has nothing to do with this trade, but I'm just seeing it and calling it as I've seen it for years. Nothing to get excited about. I mean, all-time highs were nowhere near the euro. So again, this is nothing but a garden variety bounce in our book on the macro cycles, and we're coming back into an area now where there's tons of people, tons of resistance that want to sell again. So it's not going to be straight up from here like it has been. Could go to 125 pretty easily, but again, keep in mind that nothing good is happening in Euroland fundamentally. This is nothing but a squeeze, and we're 9 months into it, and let's just call it what it is. Short the euro, and again, we'll look for a trade back to 117 here short term, and have bullets and be ready to sell up to 125 if necessary. Alrighty, have a great day, 5-minute traders, and if you have any questions, drop me a line, Matt at OneMinuteTrader.TV.